Listen to the frogs out there. Well, here we are on our morning walk. A lot is heavy on my heart today when I see the city in which I grew up in, Twin Cities, Minneapolis and St. Paul, going through the problems we see on national television. Hey, Mocha, over here. Come here. Mookie. Sorry about that. Mocha, come on. She's out running around across the neighbor's fence here. Okay, come on. Good dog. So the topic of race has been on my mind today. I mean, I can't make sense of it. On one hand, on the other hand, maybe it makes perfect sense to me that what's going on. My first contact with race was I was probably 7 or 8 years old. My folks had moved down just towards the end of the war to the Chicago area. We're living in Glen Ellen. And I was this playmate I was playing with for a number of days. And I remember I was in the house and there was a knock on the back door. Not the front door, mind you, but on the back door. And I heard a woman asking my mother, "Is it okay if Johnny plays with your son?" Well, somewhat innocuous question, I guess. But then I realized later that Johnny was black and his mother was black, and I hadn't noticed the difference. But of course, you don't grow up in this society without realizing the difference, that you don't grow up without your own particular biases. And yes, even prejudices. But for most of us, we don't think of ourselves who are white. We don't think of ourselves as being prejudiced, especially if we've had an education. And I mean, come on. But one thing that we do have, and we all have, just growing up in America, just being in this country with all this culture and that we have unconscious biases. And that's what I want to talk about today, with these biases that we have, and to recognize them. I mean, I recognized them when I was a cop. I think if I see a black person running down the street, I'm on patrol. I know the first thing I'm going to think of, maybe he's stolen something, maybe he's running away. But I can draw on that. I can pick it up. I can look at look what you're doing, Cooper. You're thinking that black guy's a thief. Back off. Slow down. Check it out. You use your God-given brain. And of course, when I did that, I found out I made a few less mistakes. There's so much that I think that we who are white can do to be allies. And I think that's where our values, our faith kicks in. We've got to support others who are striving for the same rights that we enjoy every day, just because we picked parents who are white. So that means when we hear a racial joke or racial bias, we stand, hey, wait a second. That's not right. And if you're going to continue to talk this way, I'm out of here. And we try to sanction people who have got racist ideas and racist thinking. And we stand up and support people of color. The Black Lives Matter. I went through that one. Well, all lives matter. Yep. All lives matter. Well, white lives matter. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all lives matter. White lives matter. Well, how about our officers? Blue lives matter. Oh yes, blue lives have always mattered. What's the point? What is the point here? What is it that you're trying to say? Do we think that black lives haven't mattered? I don't think they've mattered. So when people come up with signs that say Black Lives Matter, I said, that's right, that reminds me. Black Lives Matter. Blue Lives Matter? They've always mattered. And quite frankly, brothers and sisters, so have white lives. White lives have always usually mattered. So these are difficult times today. And I think we have to stand up to be pursuers of justice. What's a person to do, as the prophets tell us, to love kindness and pursue justice and walk humbly with God. And that means not being biased towards people. That means being fair, being equal, and loving the neighbor. And the neighbor is not just the person who lives next door to you, it's the person you meet on your walks every day, when you go to work, when you go to church, when you go to your social clubs. And neighbors are also people of a different race. And as soon as we can, build that into our heart, this is going to be a much better country. Well, I'm going to show you that. God bless you. Pray for Minneapolis and St. Paul. Blessings.